Here we are with this 2021 VDJ 79 Dual Cab Ute. Now this customer has brought the car in. It's a federal compliant, so it's pre-rego to get the 4.2 tonne GVM upgrade. While the vehicle's here, they've opted for us to do the rest of the accessories on the vehicle. With the 4.2 tonne GVM, obviously he gets the new upgraded leaf springs, as well as his shock absorbers. Inside he has upgraded shackles. So these come in the nice packaging, which keep them looking nice and fresh. So there's his new shackles with the greasable nipples in there to make them serviceable. He also gets the upgraded caster bushes to correct the adjust of the caster in the front end, as well as his new bushes for the service and longevity of them. So there's your leaf springs. Towards the front, obviously here's his front coils and also the front shock absorbers to go with it. So that's the basis of the GVM and his suspension setup. And then also his other accessories that he's going with. So he's wanting to go with the Provent catch can, so we'll install that for him. And then he's going with the 30-inch single row LightForce light bar. This one here is going to get added on nicely to his Predator off-road bull bar. So this bull bar, it's a very strong steel construction. Incorporated in it is these nice laser cutouts. So they are directly for high lift jacks. So you can put a high lift jack straight in, jack up off the bull bar to get you out of any bog holes. We do also have going on this one the UHF 330 Cobb pack, GME UHF and aerial package. That's still in post, will be here during this week. There'll be an update on that when it arrives. So this customer here has also opted for the Safari RMAX Snorkel. So I've already got this one half installed. I've still got the rest of the airbox to go. Here we are with the factory 79 series LandCruiser Snorkel. Now, as you can see, it's a two-piece design. So in the middle here where the joint is, that's a great risk for letting in water. So obviously with the Safari RMAX Snorkel, we eliminate that. The Safari Snorkel is a one-piece snorkel. There is no joins in it. You can't get any water into the system. Also with the factory one, where it goes through the guard panel and into the interior, there's also another join there, which is just sealed with a bit of foam. So that's also another good spot where it's going to get dust and water through into the intake. So it's very recommended that replace it out with the Safari RMAX Snorkel, sealed up with a one piece. You get no chance of any dirt or dust or water getting inside it. Now follow me and watch us get this car built. Alright, so our 79 series here is now complete. All the work that we are doing with it, we have now completed. So from here it's going off to another supplier to get the canopy and service body completed for this vehicle before the customer picks it up. Hayman Reese, their X Bar, we've also installed that. I forgot to mention that at the start. That's been supplied. I think it's a fantastic looking bar. They're a very strong, well-designed looking bar for the 70 series. Customer here obviously opted for the 7-pin round, so we've had to add additional brackets to make that fit. Normally it's a 7-pin flat which fits recessed into the groove for it. Customer's also opted for 50 amp Anderson plug for charging his caravan batteries. At the moment, we've just got the cabling ran up and cable tied out of the way. The dual battery is going into the canopy and the other supplier will be installing that once the dual battery is in. This has had the 4.2 tonne GVM. So these are the TL-79SR rear leaves, as well as the Gas Legend Lovells shock absorbers. Heading down further, the exhaust system, he's opted to keep it stock and factory. He doesn't want any extra noise coming out of the vehicle. Down to the front, Cat 6 side indicators, they're being installed, and then down through the suspension in the front is now complete. This customer here, he's opted for the off-road animal Predator bull bar. So I think it's a fantastic looking bar. It's certainly different to the standard ARB ones that you see on every other 79. This bar here, it's just a factory bottom bar. There is no hoops on it. Looks very clean and neat, and it's also a very strong bar. It's winch compatible as well. So this customer here, because they've got the 200 series that we also built for them, they've opted for the LightForce 30-inch single row light bar. That's to have both vehicles looking the same. This front end, like their 200, same light bar, same bull bar. So they wanted both vehicles to look the same. Well, he's opted for the BCDC 1240. That's installed here on the nice Redarc bracket. Keeps it nice and cool, gets a lot of airflow. Those BCDCs do get hot as they're charging. So that comes up through here, 2 MIDI fuses. Now obviously you've got one coming from the battery into the BCDC, and then obviously one coming back out from the BCDC to the dual battery. I've got that sitting there. Obviously the cable runs down to the back. That'll then get connected up once the dual battery is installed. The customer here has opted for solar input. So I've actually mounted his solar Anderson plug over on the side, just behind the fuel filter. It's easily accessible, keeps it neat and out of the way. Around further, Snorkel. Gone with a Safari R-Max Snorkel. It's a nice big Snorkel. Gone through. I've had to modify the airbox as per Safari's instructions to install that nice big intake onto it to allow maximum airflow through. This customer has also opted for electric brakes. So 30 amp circuit breaker is installed there for his electric brakes, and then obviously the rest of the wiring's in through the dash, and we'll get to the controls and the tow prop inside. The Provent catch can, 70 series, the bracket is installed just there behind the airbox. The hoses are then run across the engine bay to the other side where the PCV valve is. It's a very well designed kit, plug and play, and really simple. The GME 330 Cobb pack that arrived during the week, so we've obviously installed that for them. Situated right there. It's a nice small short aerial. It's a great all-rounder. It looks good from sitting in the driver's seat, that's for sure. Here we are in the driver's seat of the 70 series. XRS Connect UHF. Obviously all the controls are on the handpiece itself. The RJ45 plug and play, so he can remove that, store it in his center console, and then just plug it back in whenever he wants to use it. His LED light bar switch, obviously gone with a LightForce light bar switch as well. So it's the dual LED switch that once it's actuated, it lights up to tell the light bar's on as well. It's a really neat function they've got. It looks fantastic at night. All of the switches that we put in, they're all backlit, so at night time it's easily accessible, you're easily to see. So inside here, it's all very neat and standard. Once we've finished all of our work, you can't tell we've been here. So with his Towpro Electric Brakes, version 3, we've opted right there. We've used the 70 series blanking switch from Redarc. That makes it nice and neat. It's very easily accessible. You can see exactly, and you can just dial and tune it in as you drive without any hassles at all. These 70 series, I love working on them. There is so many options available for you to customize them to how you need and how you want. Ideally, it's best to talk to us in person to go through your specific requirements to what you want and what you will need for your vehicle. I'm Nate, and thanks for watching.